Oh, well, I guess I'm already live. I must have hit the button. Okay, let's go. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. I tell you, when you turn 60, you start to forget things, I tell you. I don't even realize I'm live. I remember typing it all in, too. That's crazy. Anyway, welcome, everybody. And, let's get started on the show. You could all kind of just edit that first piece there. I'll have to edit that first piece out of there. It was a few minutes, I'm sure. Sorry about that. Welcome and good morning. Let's get started. Let's see where we're at with the market. Somebody's already hit a thumbs up already. That's awesome. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We have a premium on a 4-hour. We have a premium level above us. And we have a discount level below us, which is this one. We've ran up and we're through this inversion and we're coming back and finding support inside that. So if we close through it and we get through this candle's mean threshold, so I'm thinking we could run back into the high of this candle or the open of the candle and then potentially turn around and go back higher for the afternoon. Or if we eat through here on this candle, we eat through the mean threshold, we close below it, come back into it, then I'm targeting this area down here. That's what I'd be looking for the next price leg, and it would target beyond that and get down into this rejection block over here. So it's got quite a nice long leg if we can get through this candle's mean threshold as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, that's what I'm contemplating. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Ali, good morning. Good morning. D. It's kind of hard to remember your D when you see bench trader, but got you now. I'll get used to it. All right. So that's kind of like what I'm looking at here. Right now, I'm kind of waffling in between this going higher and this coming lower. So at least here. So if we do get a wick in here today that ends up in here and pulls back inside this range, I'm still bullish until I lose the mean threshold of this candle. That's how I'm kind of looking at it. Good morning, Jean-Paul. So bearish to here. And then we'll see if we can get go bullish from there. I just want to see it fold over. This would be much nicer for it to fold over and aim for my objective I was looking for yesterday. So, or the week's objective. This could be, these are 4-hour increments. So we could be looking at that for today. Now this could go to here, turn around, and then shoot all the way back up to here. I want that noted so you guys know that if this happens, you are. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yes. Right there. So we go down to here, and then come back up to there, then go through here, back to here, and then down to here, let's say, and then bounce off of that, come back to here. What's this? Drive through here, come back to here, and then go to there. How's that? You got that? That's what I'd like to see. In a rough roundabout kind of way. But if this is the next price leg down, it'll blow right through this. And if it does, this will just extend down lower like that. Anyway, I'll get all that out of there. You got the idea what it is I'm looking for. Remember last time I put my coffee there? I think it was vinegar water. Anyway, not sure if I get this first this morning, but looking for 23,171. 23,171. 23,171. Interesting. Why there, Jean Paul? Oh, right. It just at the bottom of these candles. Okay. Good morning, Craig. So let's look at ES. ES has taken the high. Those equal highs have been taken from yesterday. It just popped up above them. We have relative equal highs here now. And if we get a trade below this candle on an hourly basis, and we use this candle, I'm looking for another run back into this range. And if that were to happen, then I'm targeting this discount box down here. 50% of that range first, and then that target if we end up going lower, which is what we're kind of hoping for NQ as well. Dow Jones took out their highs. Again, I want to see this level here get taken on the downside. Use this order block here, this breaker, to find some support inside here in this BISI to come down back into this breaker or this BISI down here on the hourly level. Still looking for this down here at 1340. I'd like to see us hit that and then get a reaction off that. Oil. So I could see oil getting into this box right here. Trading into that box. If he trades through it and comes back into it, then I'd be looking for a run higher. But if we just retrace into here and then roll over and keep coming lower, we're bouncing off this 15-minute breaker here. Takes out these little lows, comes back to it. You want to see it continue coming lower. So that is in alignment with this immediate rebalance here. So lower, look for these lows to get taken out on a 4-hour chart. Targeting these lows. DAX. Whew. That's why you don't hold stuff overnight. See, you're between this wanting to go higher, so you want to get above that one. Sorry, no, this one you want to see it go lower, and this one you want to see it go higher, and you're stuck between both directions. So if you pick, I can't make up my mind which direction this wants to be, and you're pretty much right in the middle of this whole range right here. You wait for a decent break in market structure, and then literally, if you would have held that overnight, you would have gapped up to here, and that's your stop loss. So if your stop loss was sitting like right here or above here, you got to pay up there. So that's why you don't hold stuff overnight, especially in an undecided, if you're guessing or you want it to go in a certain way. You marry an idea and you don't have anything that's solid. There's a reason you've got an inversion that hasn't been taken to the upside yet, and you've got a downside that was closed below, you've come back inside it, and you want it to roll over and come back down again now. And it's not, it's just sitting there. Then it gapped up on you. Wow, that's crazy. Took out the highs by a few ticks and then reversed. Traded below this level, traded back into that level, and then went in to fill this gap. So I'd like to see that continue coming lower and fill the rest of this gap in. And get that back down into here. Where are we at here? Gold. Look for this original consolidation to get taken on the downside. Market maker sell model. First level of accumulation, distribution, second stage accumulation, unicorn. Boom. Bitcoin. I wanted to see this. I took this high here and I thought if I can come back into the mean threshold, so I put my stop loss like right in here. I don't want to see it get any lower than that. So I bought there and then it came through my mean threshold. So I had to get out. So now you wait. Banks. Let's look at Disney. Yeah. I don't have much for Disney. It's still pretty, it's stuck between this level here, this order block here. I like the fact that this is, the bodies are respecting this high here, but we're not getting a real push through here. See how the bodies haven't gone through that level yet? So I imagine a lot of these Ford and Dodge, now that Canada's cut back on their steel exports to the States, that these guys are going to see a drop in their prices, profits, because they're going to have to go elsewhere to find steel. So you could still see this drop quite precipitously back into this level we're looking for down here, but I don't know, August, September, looking for that. There's the lean hogs. So Lambo, or no, this wasn't Lambo, this was abs. Yesterday, you're looking for, as soon as that open, come back and tap that. You want to see that go higher now. That's what we're looking for yesterday. This is what I was talking to you about on Monday. You want to see it come back, get above this level. Well, it opened above, come back, and it came back and tapped it yesterday. And now you want to see it continue pushing higher today. I want to see this little piece here stay open. Again, you got all the way back to the mean threshold. Don't want to lose that. British pound on the hourly. So far we're freezing right on top of that old high. Mean threshold 135.44. I want to see that get broken to the upside. I see take out these equal highs, keep pushing higher. You don't want to see this low get taken. If we get back through the mean threshold of this, so you got a CAM Model 1 entry right here for continuation. CAM Model 2 would be about 50% of that, which is where that blue line's sitting right now. If you close below that mean threshold of this candle, it's probably coming for your stop loss, which should be sitting down here. So your fail safe is that mean threshold. So, oh, this is, I was talking about US dollar Swiss franc yesterday. This is this American dollar right here. Nobody said anything to me yesterday about that, but whatever. Let's get moving along here now that it's 8:30. Oh, she's coming up for 9 o'clock. Where are we at here? Silver. So looking for silver to reach our objective up here at 35.82. That's the next upside objective for silver for me. And these are all doing well. Carry on. All right. So we've traded below this level. You want to see this whole price here and roll over and keep coming lower. Look, targeting this 218. This level down here. If we lose this on the upside, a little break in structure, look for continuation higher. You really can't argue both directions still, and we have not closed below that 4-hour number yet, so. Good morning, Abs. Yeah, if you take the 830 on the upside, come back, find support at that, then you want to see that go higher. So we're trading above here already. I want to see it get right back through 234. I don't know. I wouldn't say bullish yet. The D. Higher time frame, we've got an immediate rebalance right here. So we got to get back above this. 15-minute, you've got this right here. We've already traded below that and we're back up inside it right here. The bodies are respecting this inversion here. So 51% bearish, and we've got a bullish one here. So you're overlapping this one and this one. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle right now. We've had a couple of wicks down. So if this just rolls over and closes below 63.68, and see how it's stuck on there right now, and it's also stuck on there. From that to that, they're both banging around on them. So one of them has to give way. So I'm not bullish or bearish on either one of those right now, because who knows, right? I can argue both of those right now, and they're both holding price. So overall, you'd want to say, yeah, go higher, but I got nothing in there just yet. That's just my opinion, though. Just my opinion. Dow Jones keeps pushing higher. So that's one out of the three that wants to go higher. Let's keep an eye on that. I like the way you're looking at that, Hadi. I just want to see whether or not. See, right now I've got more wicks getting through this level than I have. Like I got deeper wicks going through here than I have wicks going above. And that's just right to the rejection block. And then there's that little roll over there. So I don't know. I'm just trying to. I got no opinion. Otherwise, I'm just guessing, or I'm just I'm wanting it to go in a direction that may or may not go. So I'm neutral on there till proven otherwise for me. Where do we go from here? See how we've traded above that level? We've come all the way back to the bottom of it. So that's telling me it's got slight bullishness inside this range. You want to see it break out above here, get above that 830. It does break that new week opening gap with D and gets down into that 4-hour bearish order blocks open, comes back, finds support at that new week opening gap, we may see a run lower. But you're right, if that holds right now, which is right inside that 4-hour inversion, and then just turn around and go back higher. We're up on top of this level now. Find support. Look for a run through this mean threshold. It's really choppy. So wait for something clean. How's our ES doing now, Hadi? Still right in the middle of them now. That's the 15. Keep pushing higher now. Oil up too. Still oil looking for that run on the lows. You see it came back up into that level. Immediate rebalance. Now you want to see it roll over and come back down, take out these lows here. It's traded below this level, come back into this level here, roll over and come back down, take out this and come back into this imbalance down here on the daily. Oh, that's Zoom. I don't care about Zoom. See how we get above this level, we'll come back, give it a nice little kiss, and then you want to see it leave, and then all of a sudden it reverses, comes all the way back into this imbalance, or this inversion again. Overall, we're looking to go lower, and it's just chopping back and forth, so wait for a market structure shift, otherwise this is a consolidation that will beat you up constantly. And it will erode your account, so just wait. Patience. Spritz yourself with a little patience. I want to see the next price leg lower. And that's it's holding me up in here and here. We may not get that till tomorrow, Kevin. Thursday's your typical reversal day. So if you get this run up into here, you see a wick charge into here, then Thursday you'll see this big pound down. You may see that. Could be just a wick run here, and then look for lower time frame, bounce off of the low, the consequent encroachment. That consequent encroachment is always an interesting one for me. that 334. If that holds, you know, typically you'll see a run up there and then come all the way back down into a, if you're going to run on the premium level, that you run down, take out this discount level, which would be here now in this range. Is that discount range? Let me have a look at this right now. So if I go from here to standby. Right on the money. Look at that. 50% puts you right inside there, just below 50%. That's the discount. That's the premium. So now we've traded just above this premium, or this run. We've run on the liquidity here. We've got an imbalance right here. This, not imbalance. You got a SIBI right here, which is now, we've traded above it on a close. So this candle's low is 23,267. This candle's close is 22,271. So we've closed above that level. So now we've technically got a change in direction. We come back inside this level, and you want to see that hold price right there. Not wick through it, but hold price. If this closes, wicks down to here and then comes back up and still closes there, I'm still more bullish than bearish. If we close below this level and that on the downside in the next 4 hours, or next, I guess it's the next hour or so, when that closes below there, then I'm more bearish. So this level and that level are overlapping for me on a 4-hour level, 4-hour chart. Slightly more bullish and slightly more bearish now that we're trading through it. So I'm stuck. That's where I'm at right now. That's my logic anyway, for what it's worth. And see how we're stuck in the middle of the whole range already still? We're just into this discount portion. So if this just turns around here right now and just starts booking it back up again, you're slightly bullish. You've come back into that level and you want to see that go. So I want to see market structure shift above these levels right here. Like Hadid's 830, ideally. Get above that. And then you get out of this cluster, this chop. And then you see a nice displacement candle giving us an entry here or above here. Get through this premium level. Get confirmation of range extension. And then start targeting this area. If that makes any sense to you guys. Over here, Hadid. Right back up into that level again. See how it hits it? And it's just got some sensitivity there, hey? We want to see it drive right through there. Get through there and find some support above here. If Dow Jones is leading the way today, see that? This is what we look for. Anytime you see this, an old high taken, this is a great example. You want to see a big displacement candle like this, just boom. Then you want to see a fair value gap form above the high. Then you want to see institutional order flow entry drill, tap and go, or 50% of this range. Or leave a portion open for, there's 50% right there. And we left the lowest portion open to continue to the upside. Pay yourself the next high. Move yourself to break even, plus the cost of the trade, and go. So you don't want to see it come back into this level here. At least 50% of that wick. You don't want to see more than that. And or 50% of this order block here, and keep going higher. So Dow Jones is pushing higher. See how it just came right back up there again, Hadid? Hit it. Now we're back into the bottom of it again. We're tapping it, tippy tappy. It's just bouncing around in there. So alas, we wait, we wait, we wait. $9:30. Come on, Hadi, let's take a big bus here, man. Let's take a lot of people on the bus. Go for a ride. You got 14 people. You got a 14 passenger bus ready to go. You've got some long oil scalps. Well, you've hit the rejection block here again. You're definitely in a big low in July. I'd like to see this just dip down here, create a new low, and then start running up into August. And then you'll get August retracement, and then September. So this could be the little punch down into the last part of July and to create that low. If it doesn't come back through there, then you may be looking for August, a run down into the right here, Jackson Hole time, right? I think that's Jackson Hole. It's the third week, I think, of August. So you may see another little dip down in August. And then from there, run up into September, a little dip down in October, and then start pushing higher for the rest of the year. So that's a seasonal tendency I'd be looking for. What are we doing here? This is for all you cats out there. This is all for you cats out there in radio land, in trader land, looking to chase the laser pointer. The laser pointer is jumping in one direction or another, and all you cats out there want to chase that pointer. Chill back, be a fat cat, sit in the background and just wait. Wait for the laser to come to you. Yeah, this is a good exercise in patience. Laser point. Cat analogy, love it. Yeah. It's true. People want to chase this. They just go, it's going. I'm in. Oh, shit. I'll turn back against me. Ah, where's that damn laser pointer? You got to chill, man. Gotta chill. Wait for it to come to you. Laser tag is fun. Oh, man, you just brought back a memory there, Craig. I remember doing some laser tag. I was probably in my 30s, and I thought I'm going to go try some laser tag. So all these kids are in there, and they're like crazy insane with it, right? Because they cover up, they run along and they cover up their sensor, the little rascals. And I thought there was this hole that I could dive into. So I literally dove into it, but it was just a black wooden panel, like plywood panel thing. I hit this thing with my head. All I saw was stars, and this little shit comes running over to me, goes, "Damn, you're dead." and then leaves, and I'm like, you little, my neck's all like sore. I was just seeing stars. The kid didn't even come to help me, just came over and shot me. It's like, oh, I hate laser tag. And here I am all these years later with a new neck. You wonder where that came from. Um, oh, I have to tell you this funny story. We, how many Canadians have I got in here? Have I got a few Canadians? Because this is only a Canadian reference that you guys might understand. I was, we were in Oxford, and we were doing this little tour. See how many people have thought, oh, good, I'm getting into this. There's a nice displacement candle. Ah, it's not a displacement candle. It just ran up and then ripped right back against you. So you cats, stop chasing it. Wait for something clean. Anyway, we're in Oxford, and we're doing this little tour. And I met up with these three ladies that were celebrating one of their friends' birthdays. And we got chatting, and they said, where are you from? And I said, I'm from Canada. And they went, oh. And the lady looks at me with this straight face, and she goes, do you eat beaver? And I was like, what? She goes, do you eat beaver? And I was like, I haven't eaten beaver since I was in my teens, man. I was like, no, you mean like the animal? And her friend must have twigged what she was saying. And I was like, I was embarrassed for her. I was like, and she was just like, yeah, beaver. And it's like, not since my 20s. She's and her friends twigged and must have told her, and you just see her face go this crimson red, and she starts this nervous giggling. I was like, okay, let's change the subject. The expression on her face, I was just laughing. And I turned to my wife and I go, she just asked if I eat beaver. It was fun. You had to be there, I guess. Okay, so we got some a little bit of movement here now. Let's wait till we get above 8:30. Let's clear this whole area out here. Now I want to see this tap down into here. Wife looking at me funny. I have it. My headphones on. Oh, there you go. There's the hit. I want to see that go higher now. What's our okay, so now see how we're breaking through here now? Let's go. Let's go, Hadid. Let's get that bus loaded. I like that 5-minute market structure break, or not really a market structure break. It would be up here if it was a market structure break, but I do like this candle here. If we can come back, find some support at that, which is the 8:30 open again. This is inside this range. You're at the premium box already there. Oh, look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get up in here now. Now you've got some action over here, Hadi. Look at that guy go. You're busting right through that now. Take out these highs. We can come back. Now I want to see that close above the highs, use that candle. Or if we're going to not close above the highs, come back into that level and then use that to go higher. Be nice to see a fair value gap form above here and leave that open and give me a gap and just keep pushing higher. On a 1 minute, see how we've got this fair value gap forming above here. I want to see that stay open and just keep pushing higher now. That's on a 1 minute. 5 minute, you want to see the same thing. I want to see it push up higher, come back, find some support in here, push. Look where this lines up here. If that stops right there, right on the button, right there, 50%. So I want to see that hold. The next one come down, tap that high, and then go higher. Watch that. I'll leave that there out of a curiosity piece. If it runs through it, then I'll delete it. Oh, it's already through it, so forget that noise. It looked good for a second. So if we go there, where does that put us? That puts us on the body. I'm okay with that too. Because the next one puts us right, where's the mean threshold? Oh, it's way back in here. A 4-banger puts us right inside that. Yeah, there's large wicks. Hey, what is this guy doing? Looking for a run on the lows again still. 4 hour. What's our ES doing now? Oh, that would suck if it just ran up there and hasn't closed above that level in a 15-minute chart here. It just took out the highs, rolls over, then takes this low. That would suck. Look at that. And it decides to smash everybody's who wants to go long. There's the 16. Let's see if we eat through that. Now, targeting this, looking for that discount box now. The way this is heading down there, I'm looking at that discount box. This could be a huge run down into the next price leg lower. Or this could just keep coming back and forth and slicing and dicing people. So what I'm looking for is a return into this level right here, this old low in this level, and see if that holds. Excellent. And it worked. Now I want to see if that just starts ripping through here now and starts pushing all the way back down into this first rejection block. I don't want to see it get back through that level. $63,555. You're looking for ES. Yeah, I want to see it close below here now, Kevin. And look for this area down here. And if you can get through that, then looking over here. What's oil up to? 146 will put us right at the rejection block. If we don't go much higher than that. That's the next price leg down. I'm with you, Russell. Show me the money. What's ES doing? Traded below that level. We come back into this level. I want to see that keep coming lower now. That's got confirmation for me to go lower. Come on, do a little run action. Let me see you get down into here. I want to see you get to here. Let's see this leg just start motoring now. And then 146 is your next leg finished, which puts you right at the rejection block and holds those lows and then goes back against them. How's that for a real screw with your head? So what we need now is a close below here. Come back. You could use this one. But I just want to see a big leg just start really accelerating here now. Just turn into a monster leg. On the hourly, you want to see it get below this level at 63.61. Sorry, 63.60 on a close. Use this order block no more than its mean threshold to continue pushing lower. And then you're targeting old highs back here, and this right here on the hourly would be your hourly objective. Get rid of that one. Let's go blow it out of the water, man. I'm risk free now. Let's go. Let's go. Come on down. I just took a partial myself, Hadi, right below those lows. Took a partial. Let's go. Let's make this a good one. This is a big blue bus. Yes, sir. Still in. Yeah, me too. Look for that 146 for that net last price leg to finish up, and then see if it just starts to really accelerate through here. If this leg just like virtually starts to grow and we don't get a kickback from that 146 level. And again, you got to be for that price leg and this price leg, you got to kind of have a little wiggle room, right? That's what we want. 144, Russell. Oh, that mean threshold of that order block, Hadi, that was my, I'm just above that. My stop loss was sitting right there. I'm just above, I'm still in. See that little candle right here? That mean threshold? That was my line in the sand. So I'm just above it. So it's literally coming back down again. That order block, you don't want to see that get taken to the upside, right? So we're just getting a recap of this and recap of this. So my stop loss is sitting right in here now. I don't want to see that go. I don't want to see it come back up there. That's a big way to come. A lot of profits to give up. And see that level there? So you don't want to see it get above there. So my stop is sitting just up in here. I want to see this hold now and start coming back lower. That's really kind of preying on precision there. That one made my palms sweaty. ES dumping. Is ES dumping? Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah, we want to see a drive. Come on, baby, drive for here. Get this discount box. And we'll have believers. We'll have 23 believers in the box-to-box trading. Box to box. I'm out. I just moved it to, I went from there when it was down here. It's like, oh, okay, I can start moving it back into this one. And it just came right back up, took me out. So it swept these lows. Now we're going to turn around and run right back against everybody and take that higher. So right now we're still in a reversal situation. We've come down and filled that perfectly. And now I want to see if we get above this level here. And then I'm targeting for up here. So just be careful, you guys. Don't chase it. Just keep an eye on. Right now it's in a bullish, even though it's bearish, it's bullish inside this range because we have a change in direction all the way back to a perfect entry right here for a long. Inside this range, you're above 50%. So we want to see it roll over and come back down. Take this, come back inside this, and then continue going lower. So just wait for that. Unless that's not your setup. Your setup is something different, then ignore what I'm saying. But right now, that's bullish inside that range as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, if you like what we're doing, hit the like button. Thanks, Hadi. Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to our channel. We're happy to be here. We're here every day, kind of showing you any of the best possible entries we can, trying to show you some laser precision as best we can. We got lots of really good guys in here that know what they're doing. So you're joining a community of people that truly care about trading. They're pretty passionate about it. And it's not a bunch of amateurs sitting around. These guys truly want to make a difference with their trading. So you're welcome to hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell. So you see how we're still coming back into this level right here? We just give it a little tippy tappy right here. So again, still bullish inside this range. Pull your fib tool from high to low. And where are we sitting right now inside this range? We're above, we're right at 50%. We've hit the 62%. So you want to see that roll over now. Institute or optimum trade entry reversal. You want to see that reverse, but it's got to get back through this level. I'll draw it out here so you guys can keep an eye on it. Otherwise, you're just going to chase price. And if you feel your heart rate beating right now and your stomach's all knotted up, then get up, take a walk around, get yourself settled, and wait for your setup. Don't, because you see a lot of people jumping on that, and we're all going, yeah, I got it. I got some fun there. Like, don't let that influence how you want to jump in and follow the crowd, right? Stay committed to your setup. And if it runs away, not negative thoughts that go through your head like, I knew it should have gone there. Because no, you're just trying to reinforce. All you're doing there is reinforcing fear of missing out. And you don't want to do that. Clear your mind right now and look at the charts and ask yourself, is this moving in the direction you want it to go with the sense of urgency you want it to move? And if it's starting to give you that reversal, in other words, if you got in here, let's say there's a 15-second chart and you want to get in there and you look for the first opportunity to see a SIBI get broken to the upside, you'd be out of that trade right there. As soon as it came back in, you're done. That would be your trade. Then it took off on you. You go, oh crap. If it gets below this level again, like I'm talking about here, if it gets below this level on the close right there, great. Now I'll get in short right there. Short, boom, you catch that whole run down. The moment it breaks that high right there, you go, oh no, I'm out. As soon as it comes back, I'm out because it's going higher, right? So you catch that logic and reasoning. So good. Let's watch and see if this is the next punch down. It's a laser pointer, you guys. Are you going to chase it? We want it to go down. We want this downside objective. Don't marry the idea. Just wait for the charts to continue to follow in your line of, or your lane of thinking. It's got to sit there, right? Look how it's just banging around on that thing. Little wick. See a little body get through there. I can hear people clicking their buttons right now. Enter, enter, enter. If you feel your adrenaline pumping right now, ask yourself, has it violated that level? Are you chasing wicks? That's a laser pointer. Wait till you get confirmation, because if that starts to trade back and you're already seeing yourself go underwater because you chased the wick, and you go, oh, that's good enough. That's through that level. And now it's coming back against you and you're like, ah, crap, I'm underwater right now. Back to this order block, nice. And I want to see that roll over and come back down. So got to be careful now, former breaker. Let's go, Darren. Now that 171 is out of the way, there is possibility to go to the equal high. So Jean-Paul, I like the way you're thinking, man. Right now, we're still bullish inside this range until we break that level on a close, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so the wicks, nice little pointers that kind of tell you the direction I think it wants to go. But again, I'm gonna wait for this to come back in here, and you've got this whole level it can come back into, right? This low's taken. You notice another little fair value gap here. So if it starts to trade above that and come back into there, then you want to see this one, the one immediately to the left, get taken, and then look for higher prices. This one here, if that just taps that, rolls over and comes back down, trades below here, comes back into it, or trades through it, comes back into that level, and then goes lower. Let's kind of look at that up as an objective or an opportunity. Peaky wants to go. So that I like that. That's institutional order flow entry drill inside that small little range. Now let's see this close 36 seconds. Or if it just goes boom and just takes off. How many of you are getting that? Oh, I knew it. Wait. Before it takes that, you want to see that stop, not take, oh, it took the low. Okay. So now I want to see it come back into here. So the fear now is if it comes, now that it's taken that low before coming back and triggering this area, is this just a sweep of the low and then it goes higher? Or am I still looking for this downside objective? Body trades below that level, come back into that level, look for a short here. If you don't get this, look for this. the candle takes out the next objective, trade the next objective. And we really haven't got a body below that level. And we've got an opening. It literally opened on it. Now I see that stay open as a breakaway and continue pushing lower now. We could come back to 172. Right there. Now watch for this. It's 10 o'clock. I want to see this just keep giving it up here and get all the way down into here and then get 11, 12 o'clock reversal. And then start taking it all the way back up here for the afternoon. How's that? So if we break market structure here at 10 o'clock, and we get back through this level, then we're on the wrong side of it. Come on, we need an acceleration candle here now. So that's run back to that level we're talking about. You hadn't got a body below here, but you do here. So you want to see it come back, tap that. At worst, tap this, and you don't want to see it start getting back into this level here. It loses its, for a graded response, it starts to lose its luster for me if we start to revisit back past the mean threshold or the consequent encroachment of this now. I want to see that just start really booking it through here now. Let's get going. So you see this here, we've taken that low out, that level right there, and this level right here. So you don't want to see this order block get taken to the downside, or sorry, to the upside. We need the carrot. All right, the carrot it shall have. You shall have your carrot, my friends. Next one is 144. There you go, Chris. Here's your carrot. $142, sorry. 142. There's the carrot. You're welcome. Pop through the lows. This order block, mean threshold of that order block. Keep an eye on that. Trade it back up into it. Well, I'm out of that. I'm waiting for a better setup. I was in off of this here, endured that, came back down of, took like 20 bucks out of that little run there and stopped. It's too choppy for me, so I'm waiting. I would like to see this. Look right here. So I'd like to see 197 to 205. Trace back up in there. 197 and 205. Go. Keep retesting this level and going lower. Taking out each low. Run back. Take out the low. Now you want to see a cam model here, right? Come right back into this low. And then you want to see if we get a bounce off this rejection block here. Which I don't think. I think this daily fair value gap's the next target at 128. I want to see it get right up into here. Just give that little tap back up into here. To fill imbalance, mean threshold. We're going to retap that thing again. So we have a body that gets above here. We're starting to change it up now. $146.5. Remember that price leg I told you about? Let me just reiterate this so you guys can see the precision of what you're looking at here. 146. See that? And now you've got a change in direction. Price light completed. Now, this level and this level, these two levels I told you about, I want to see if we reach them. And if we break through that level on a close, look for market structure shift here to go higher. And now we might get a nice run back up into this, a tapping of this old low again at 235. I saw the 4-hour. Darren, can I share my video on YouTube here? I'm not going to set a precedence. It's not. I don't have a problem with you sharing your video. You can go on our the community and share it. But if I give you permission here, Hadi, then you'll end up everybody want to share their own videos, and you know you're starting up your own channel, so it's kind of contradictory, right? It's not that I don't want to encourage you to. It's just I'll open that up to everybody doing that. So you can post it on the sidebar in the other channel there. I'm okay with that. Caught another long. I saw the 4-hour bearish breaker, 1-hour bearish breaker, 15-minute change in state bearish, but I didn't expect a sudden dump at the open. No, we're inside the daily busy as well. So you know this high's been taken. You got a change in direction here. We've traded below it, coming to it. So that's looking for a short there now. I know you're looking to run back into this discount box here. It might be tense. Never trust NQ. Thanks. Maybe YouTube training will help me. Craig, are you on our channel there? It's okay, thank you. Craig, did you find it? Morning date. Yeah, you can go to his bench trader on YouTube here, and then I'm sure he's got it posted on there. Tristan, good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well as well. It might tease today's lows, go back or lower. Oh, you can't get on Telegram. You're busy with life. Yeah, I can understand that. How's your programming and that going? Well, I hope you're having, if your life is busy, Tristan, I hope it's a happy life as well as a busy life. There's nothing worse than a busy life and you're not happy. So I like this order block here. So we've traded, and you usually hear me say the first order block to the left. If it's buried inside a bigger one, take the bigger one. And we trade back into the mean threshold of that candle, which is right there. And then you want to see that take out this candle's high, or this candle's high of its fair value gap on a close, come back, find support at it, and then we look for continuation on the upside for a long. And this is a Tibbs turn at 10 o'clock. If this lingers around in here, look for potential. Like you want to see if this has got intentions to get back up into here, then you want to see this really start to pick up the pace here now. Right there. Let's just buy some there. My stop loss will go just below here. I don't want to see it get. If it takes out this mean threshold again, then it's looking to fill this. I want to see this stay open now, and I want to see that start going higher. So now I don't want to see this get taken and that. So we've got overlap. This one you want to see it, use that to go higher. And this one you want to see it to go higher as well. So we're using this as an inversion and this fair value gap is a new inversion to continue pushing higher and look for it to take out these highs here. As soon as it takes out that high, you pay yourself. There's one at rejection block. I know it's late, but it's not far away from it. If we just follow the rules of pay yourself at rejection block, we're coming back and tapping into this level, tapping into this level. We've got no real body above here, so we have no market structure shift yet. So we're buying this late in the run. That's why fail safe is here. If I see it even so much as tap through that, I'm out. Because this could be the bull trap, right? I just roll over and come all the way back down again. And I don't want to see it dig into here because that one want to act as a breakaway gap, and I want to see that just keep pushing higher. So that's the logic behind it. If it takes that high, I'll move to break even, pay myself one, and then make it go into a zero stress trade. There, pay yourself. Zero stress now. Move my live account. If it comes back and tags me out, I don't care. I'm still waiting for a body to break above this level. And I'm going to pay myself again that level right there, which was the one I was looking for over here and here. So it's like a quick little snatch of cash if you can. Now that should, you don't want to see it come all the way back through there. Good enough. We're back into this level again. Larger range. So zero stress trade, much nicer than getting caught in something you don't want to. Look at that 70% optimum trade entry reversal. Had I been using the take profit model 1, paid myself there, moved to 62%, it would have paid yourself there, came back, take you out. I didn't use the take profit model 1. So now I want to see it break this level. If that's an optimum trade into reversal and we're going to keep pushing down here, this would be a great place to see this break down here, take this out. So a little market structure shift, take this one out here as well on a close, come back into that level like we've seen here over and over and over again. And I want to see if that comes back there. Look at that little imbalance we talked about earlier. Remember when it was forming, we said it could potentially come back to that. It's come back, filled it. Now I want to see that level get taken on a close and continue pushing lower. Looking for a long. My concern is 4 hour looks very bearish. Yes, indeed. It is bearish. Newsom, I agree. Yeah, I'm bearish overall too. I still want this, but I think I'm marrying the idea. So again, I'm not out of it. I'm out of the idea if I start to lose this candle's mean threshold. If I start to close above that and we start getting back into this level, then we just got lots of wicks coming back in, and each 4 hour candle, we're just working inside this area here, which is this fair value gap busy. We're still working the snot out of the inside of that. So you could be prepared to be pretty nimble if you can. Can I be bullish yet? Well, right now you're still bullish. We're still inside this one. We've come down to that precise level right there. So we're still technically bullish right now. And you've got a body above this level. Mean threshold is already gone though. Too much chop for me. Hope it helps. Thanks, Adit. You're welcome. Tristan, busy in a good way. I haven't had a time to more indicator work. Still have some refinements planned as I continue to learn more and more. Good for you, Tristan. And I want you guys all to know that Tristan is our guy who's given us the he's the guy that I kind of asked him to put this together for me on my TIBS, using my TIBS indicator. And he is the awesome guy that's been able to do that for us. So Tristan, thank you so much. And he's put in a lot of hours and time to help build other indicators for us as well, which you can find on our Telegram channel. If you subscribe and pop in there, you might be able to find it on there. Newsom there. And so I thank you for that, Tristan. Thank you for your work. I know you're busy in your life, and everything is deeply appreciative what you've been up to and what you've done for us. So thank you. There's an SMTM and well, bullish SMT. Yes, there you go. Bullish indeed. It's still really, this is high resistance stuff. It's not moving clean at all. So looking for that first little tippy tap. It's way through here again. Didn't quite get that level I wanted. That what's that low there? The low or the close is 199. And what's the high on this candle? 194.75. See that candle again? Right into the mean threshold of it again. I'll be right back. Well, you guys, look at that. We've blown through this level already. Now I want to see if that holds right there, all the way up to here. This box. So see how we've come back all the way inside. I think a lot of chop time coming back in here. Now this is the next level. You want to just study it and see if that holds price in there. And there's another one right here. There's another one overlapping. This is the problem when you get into this chop, using your simple little rule of, if we come back into this level, see when you trade through it and you come back into it right there and you get short off that, that's what you want to see it hold. And you see how it comes back into it one more time right there and then finally unloads. So that was where they got the short originally. That's what I'm looking for. So as soon as you see these things break through on the downside, you want to see it come back in there like that and then just keep going straight through. So you can see the difference between a fast acting one and one that's just keeps coming back into it and smashing all the way around in it. Then it finally breaks through, creates a new one, and you want to see this clear this and start dropping down below these levels now. That's typically what I look for. Anytime, especially when you see a consolidation like that, look for the lowest fair value gap SIBI in the consolidation. And as soon as you break through that, look for a trace back to low, open, or sorry, the close and the SIBI. And you want to put your stop loss just above that level. That's typically what I do anyway for my setup for a short. So now we're going to see if this keeps coming lower. And it's too choppy, so I'm not even going to play in this. Oh, crazy morning mentally for me. Finally out back to the $40 on the green. Hey, $40 is enough to pay for 5 minutes of therapy there, Chris, for mental health. See how we're not just coming back through here and closing below the lows. This is just high resistance, banging around inside ranges that's high resistance. So you can either continue to chase this and expend mental capital or just wait for a clean setup here and don't bother getting involved in this until you see something cleaner. And now time frame for the 10 o'clock, it looks like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock is going to take a run on these lows. And we still could get back to that 142 or run on these lows or the mean threshold of the wick of those candles. Those are equal lows. I don't think they want to leave those untouched. And so a dive down into this daily fair value gap, consequent encroachment, to me would be a reasonable place to expect it to go. I'll take $40. LOL. I was $200 down per account. Yeah, that could be a big hit. I was playing around last night. I was $400 in the hole, and I was like, I don't like being $400 in the hole. But that trade right there, catching that there, gave me back my $400 plus. I'm in the black today. That's good. And now it's not acting the way I want, so I'm not going to mess with it. Let's have a look at something else. See, ES, even though it's still kind of choppy, it's still acting a little nicer than NQ, right? Mean threshold, holds price. Fair value gap gets traded through on the upside. Come back inside it, take out the high. Immediate rebalance, you take it on the downside. We have not yet traded back into it. All the way back to the discount box. So that would be like a box to box, but you didn't, if this would have had a wick on it, you could have tapped that box right there. That would have been my box to box idea. Box. You treat this like a box. And then now you want to see if this gives way on the downside. If you lose that on the downside, then look for lows to get taken out, and then the mean threshold to get taken again, and then run down into deeper discount. Otherwise, this has to break to the upside. Yeah, just difficult stuff again this month. Summer doldrums been on point with EU and GU, though seem to be more visibly predictable these days. In June, barely I came out green. This month I've not done bad, just not good. Keep up the positive thoughts. Keep attracting that positive energy to you, man. You'll get it. It'll lighten up. Because don't forget, July, August are crap months anyway. You should always keep your leverage low in July and August because it's summer months, so you tend to get this bouncing around stuff going on, right? Okay, well, there's the 15-minute. Remember, we put this box down here to aim for? And look at that. Right on the beezer. 50% of the... It just nailed it. Nailed it. Box, man. My box-to-box theory works. It works so many times, you guys. Check out my video on box-to-box trading. Just type in the search under my channel for box-to-box trading, and it's there. It works all the 90% of the time. You'll see it hit. And it happens on all time frames, all asset classes, everything. It's a fractal thing. If I come up with a theory, or I come up on, we use an ICT term, it's got to be, or you take an application that ICT has taught you and make it your own, then it better be fractal. It better be something that you can reproduce on any time frame, any asset class, anytime, anywhere. There's candles that are produced and the algorithm's driving it. If you can't do it, if it's only a specific idea you have for trading to one time frame, and it's not fractal, say, well, it only works mostly on 5 minutes, then it's not an algorithmic setup. At least in my mind anyway, that's how I believe in it. So that and Tibbs, the Tibbs thing I came up with is also a fractal thing that you can use on any time frame, any asset class as well. So anyway, check those videos out if you're interested. The best strategy is box to box. You got that right, Hadi. You got that right. Hadi's drank the Kool-Aid. He's fully involved, man. He believes it. He's one of my converts. He sees the logic in it for sure. 15-minute bullish order block. Well, you're kind of stuck right now between this level here, and now that we've run back up to this old low, and then coming back down. So you want to see this get taken on the downside, and then the next price leg lower continues. And then I'm looking for a box down here. A box down here. Oh, that is my box there. So the next box would be this guy here. So if we take this one out, come back, find support at this, look for this box next. And that would be the next price leg for me. And we just did this in in the NASDAQ. And so you take this and you go, now what the heck is down here that I could find that supports price? Fair value gap. Old lows, equal lows below you here. Take through that fair value gap as well. So that would be the next price. Like if we could take this out here on a close, come back, find support at this, look for a run down into this discount box at the discount box, and then a 341 for continuation if this leg continues and that doesn't get back through here. That's my thoughts anyway. This is institutional order flow entry drill right there. That high is 64.25 and this one here is 64.50. So a quarter of a handle pops up above that, comes all the way back down to our SIBI again. There's another SIBI here. We traded up to it, come back into it, traded below it. Now I want to see it just tap this right here, 361, roll over and come back lower. One hour to 5 months, correct sequence of time frame. Nonillion daily. I don't know what you mean by that's 5. Capital M is months. 5 hours all the way down to 5 minutes. Is that what you're saying? You might want to reiterate what you're saying there on the chat. 5 minutes. Okay, so 1 hour to 5 minutes, correct sequence of time frame for what? What are you looking for? I like a 5 minute, I like a 15 minute, 1 hour, 5 minute, 15 minute, and then obviously the 1 minute chart. So remember box to box trading. I'm going to show it to you again. Small range right here. That's the range right there from discount to this box. Remember I told you this one right here? That is my next upside box. That is, look how laser sharp that is. That is called immediate rebalance. I treat that like a fair value gap, like Michael says. Treat it like a fair value gap. Look how laser freaking focused that is. That's box to box trading right there, my friends. Albeit shitty, choppy, it is box to box trading. Now take that on a daily basis. Take that on a monthly, weekly, whatever. Doesn't matter. These are all weekly candles. Same thing. Now imagine being in that for weeks on end, aiming for that objective and watching it go back and forth, back and forth. That's high resistance, right? So that's box. Now watch this. Tap the other box down here again. You got this opening. It's been tapped. I want to see that box get hit one more time. So this is a boxing round where you go here, you trade below it. You haven't traded back into it. So you just go from here straight down into box. First round, second round, third round, coming into the fourth round finals. If this candle holds price and we don't get that tap, which we should, there's a little imbalance right here. So see how it's compressing? There we go, tap. That's 5 rounds. So you go box, 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 box. So when you're in a consolidation and you've got a premium and a discount array and you see it starting to compress like this, wicks and wicks, then you want to wait for displacement. So consolidation, displacement, come back into breaker, takes out that low. Breaker, find support, run for your next premium box. 1 hour to 50 minute, 1 minute correct sequence. Yeah, I've got 1 hour, 50 minute, and over on this screen I've got daily 4 hour and 1 hour. And usually I'll put 15, 5, and then 1 in here, and then hours over here. And then I have the ES hourly and 15 minute down on ES, just to see if that, I'm not a big SMT divergence kind of guy. I know a lot of you are. It makes sense. It helps you kind of zero in on your trade, but I still like my just basic setups. Hadi's got a really nice setup. I haven't studied it yet, but if you check out his video on YouTube there, he's got a change in the state of delivery with a breaker, taking out an old low with an SMT, and it's like a banger trade setup for him. So I encourage you all to kind of go to his channel there and check that out. Look at the 15-second chart, Darren. Yes, sir, I will. 15 seconds. Uh, 15 seconds on NQ or ES, Hadi? NQ. Let me put this back to 1 minute. Put this on 5. And go to 15 seconds. So let's do the 15-second one so you guys can see the deliciousness of the 15-second chart. This is why it's fractal. See how we traded above it, come back inside it, wick, 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 wick. Bodies respect it. Wait for a high get taken, takes the high, and then you look for a retap of the high. No different than what we teach you every morning, right? I'm just going to kind of blot this out here so you guys can see how this works. Old high right there. That's the last up close candle. I want to see a body break through it, come back, give it a little kiss, and off to the races you go. Look for the next mean threshold or order block, and then you want to see that get taken. So it comes down, gives it a little kiss right there. You run for your high, you pay yourself. If it comes back and taps it again, get long, and you want to keep your eyes on this and this range here. And say, where am I in this range? 50% puts you right on. There's 50%. See that? And what am I looking for it to come back to? That level, that order block. Trades back into it on a 15-second chart. Starts running higher. So that's your, you'd say, I want to put my stop loss below here and I want to see if it comes back to there. So if you bought that, paid yourself there, you get back into the same trade and you're looking for a rejection block, pay yourself here. And then there's up here is your premium. I'm going to put it right there. There's your premium box to box trading. That's an immediate rebalance. So I'll take that one as well and draw it out. And there you go. Box to box trading. Sibby to Bissy. Schmuck. Done. Now you want to see if it trades through that. Opens above it, taps it. Now you want to see that go higher and take that high. Come back, give it a kiss. You can come all the way back into here. If you start breaking below here, you're on the wrong side of it. Look for that high to get taken next. You want to see support in here now. That's box to box, man. Inversion fair value gap, market structure shift. See how you've got this change? We have a break in market structure, and you trade back up and through it, come back into it. That's where you want to see price go higher. If it literally went up, traded back through it, came back into it, I'd look for this low. So you want to see that. And so your stop loss would be sitting down here all the time. You're hunting this from above to go back into the range. So when you've swept an old low, you look for your fair value gap to get taken to the upside, come back, retest it, and then go higher into the premium box. And there you go. Your high's now been taken, and now we've gone higher. Every day, over and over. I agree with you, Hadi. We can tell these people every single day. I can show you every single day. And if you're all converts like my friend Hadi, he saw the light. He saw the light early. Recognizes it. So watch this right here. Now that you've got that high taken, and we've hit a key level I was looking for. So I want to see this. If it breaks price on the downside, then I'm looking for this market structure shift here for it to start running lower again. Otherwise, still going higher. Now you're looking for that. I'm looking for this next little objective right here. This is another great example of what I look for. If we get a body break above here, which is just opened up above it, and you come back to the mean threshold of that candle, that's the line in the sand, and then you go higher. So I want to see that keep climbing now. You don't want to see this breaker get taken. This breaker takes out this low. Last candle is the important one for me. So you can come back and give it a retest. There's a little tiny volume imbalance right here. Spread it open, you'll see it sitting right there. If it does run down and gives that a retap, tap that old high, that's good. Keep going. I'd like to see it stay open actually and just keep pushing higher. And look at that mean threshold to get hit. Anybody have any questions on that? Or does anybody want me to look at anything else? Another asset class, maybe? Remember, we only wanted to see 50% of that range. That's where that bodies are sitting, but the wick's done the damage all the way down to the mean threshold of that last down close candle. Look at that, right on the money. So now I'm stuck between this candle and this candle. This whole thing's been eaten up now. and we're sitting right on the 50%. So where do you go from there? Finally, natural gas is down to our daily price imbalance we're looking for. I'm looking to see if it hits that 1337. Bodies are held on top of this. No body broke that high yet, so we're into the premium box. Now discount box. Look for the range. Look for 50% retracement. Natural gas. So tap this, roll over, come back into 50% of that, which is also 50% of this. Discount portion of the whole range. Oh, there you go. From that high to that low, we're into the discount right there. Just tapped it from high to low. Now, if it accelerates through 358 on a close, then look for 360. Rejection block right here. Change in direction, took out the low, fair value gap, traded above it. You didn't get a chance to get in on it. So you look for the one immediately to the left. This is buried inside this one. So take this one, wait for a body to trade above here, come back into this and look for it to run to the premium level. Oh, look at that gold. What the heck happened there? Should have left my long on, or my short on, I should say. Immediate rebalance. Body trades above it right there. Literally tapped up, came back into it, ran higher. Look for this to get broken to the upside. It does, comes back, taps it, looks for a run higher. Inside the range, 50, 70 optimum trade entry. Look for this one here, traded above it, come back inside it, continuation. You get a fair value gap forming. We have a premium and a discount down here. Premium, so we inside this larger range right here. So look here, and you look for any opportunity to see this get tested here, trades below it, trades back into the mean threshold of it, continues going lower, takes out this low. There is, another box to box trade right here. Let me just extend that to the right so you can see it. Extend to the right. That's the level. So box, all the way to box. Look at that right there. Tap it, you're done. Wait for it to trade through it. It trades through it. Does not quite come back to it, giving you the entry. So you reach for the next order block that we tapped. Mean threshold. The line in the sand. Trades through it. Back to the second one. Remember, this one was buried inside this one. And then you wait for this fair value gap to form. And then that one there trades through it again, taps it, look up into 50% of this range, and not quite back up to the premium box. Does a reversal on you. So you're up into 70% optimum trade entry reversal. 62%, just shy of 70. 70 would have put you right on that BISI. You see a reverse, you go, I'm on the wrong side of this if we trade below that. And you did right there. And then came back up inside it, inside that imbalance as well. Traded lower. Now you're looking for internal range liquidity hunt here. So you enter in here on your long, or your short, I should say. Wait for 50%. Comes back, gives you another opportunity to get in. 50. Move to break even. Pay yourself here. Ran all the way back down to the breaker, and that little imbalance sitting right there. That's the box to box. You hit it. Came all the way back up inside this small range here. Right there. And let's reverse that so you can see. %, just shy of that one again there. Fair value gap. Body trades through it, comes back to it, extend the range lower, closes the range out, takes out that 50%, and then closes below. You have a new fair value gap forming right here. Stretch it out. You'll see it sitting right there. And you just came back and tapped. Oh no, it's not one there. That would be like a tiny little immediate rebalance to there. Tap. Lows taken. Premium box right here. You're right in it. Anyway, you guys can see the box to box theory. It works on all asset classes. Now if we get back through here, I'm looking for this run because it's only been tagged once. A Bitcoin. Tippy tap, run above. We get a body a close above this. You want to see this hold price now and start running for your premium box to box trade. %. Pay yourself at 50. You're aiming for that objective there. Come on, keep on going. Back in Nova Scotia. Let's go. That's a good return. Get back up into here. I will take my money. DAX. All right, let me get to DAX. Where's the DAX? Isn't it over here somewhere? Yeah, DAX. So you've got this. You want to see that market structure shift above here. Come back, find support at that, and push higher into the premium. That's what I'm looking for DAX. Disney. Look at Disney make its move. Body trades above it. Come back, find support at it. Keep going higher. Look for the premium box up here. And that's another premium box up here. We're all buried inside this. So I like this and here, and then that little spot up there. And then if you can get through that one, look for these equal highs. The pound. The pound. So now we've got above, come back inside it. Now you don't want to see that. If ABS is still watching, ABS, you don't want to see that breaker right there. You don't want to see that mean threshold get traded through. You want to see it stop there and start heading back up higher. Not a very strong, bold candle body. You want to get a nice body above this. So watch out for a potential bull trap. If you lose 50%, move out, wait, because you might be getting a bigger run back down into this level. Look at that retap. That's an area we had marked off in blue, that order block. Mean threshold is hit 3 hours ago. Keep going higher. So I expect to see this American dollar drop down. I want to see it get below 96,835. 96,835. It's got to close below that. Japanese yen still, somebody was asking about this yesterday. We've tapped that old high. We ran above it, came back, tapped it. Now I want to see it accelerate through this level, come back to the mean threshold of that candle. So the mean threshold is holding it from the body perspective. And now I want to see that high get taken and keep pushing higher now. If the American dollar continues to drop inside this range to that level, at least to here, we should see this take that high. Just shy of our objective for silver. Our silver objective is 36.21. I gave you that a couple of days ago. So it's almost there. All looking good. We have that premium level, or that 50% of that range hit. I still think we're going to be running up into this box one more time. Tap it before rolling over. We're still working inside this BISI. So you got to keep your trades really tight. Yeah, I was watching that. Thanks. You're welcome. Someone, maybe Europe, has an interest rate announcement tomorrow, so that will come in and squish some of the EU price action at some point. Yeah, EU is really starting to move there, hey? I think it's over here. Where is it? Yeah, EU is really starting to. I'd look for 117.44. See if you can get back to 117.44 and see what happens from there. Yeah, just confirmed it's euro. So you want to see this trade through here, come back inside that, take this low. Could you change the broker to Capital Com or Forex Com for DEX? Capital Com or Forex Com? There isn't one in here for you, buddy. Capital. This performance index. This one here. This one looks like this could be, how's that? Does that make sense? Oh, G40. This one here, forex.com. Okay, low latency. So wait for a body to get above here. This is a retrace or retap of this fair value gap here on a 15-minute chart. Looking for a premium level up here. I'd be looking for something like this. That's an upside objective. If you can get above that, next upside objective would be there. You get above that one. Oh, there's one right in the middle there too. Three upside objectives. If you can get bounce, 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 and then take out the highs, then you got yourself a winner. There's no huge gap. Yes, I see that. I see that. I'll keep it on that one from now on there, Ali. Now I want to see this get above here, find support on top of this premium array here, and then start running for the highs. Look for a run back into this 234 level. You're welcome, Ali. Yes, it's got to get back through this level. It's really choppy here on a 1 minute chart. Like, wow. You want to see ES get through here. Find some support here. Now I want to see it leave, turn around, turn into a wick there. These levels just freeze. Tap. There's the wick. Good. Now keep going. I don't want to see it come back down there. Just keep going. Let's see if we can't see what's going on here. $33. You want to see that really start accelerating there now? Hey, Theta, I have a puzzle in my head. I need help getting out of. Okay, hit me, Mark. What you got? The 3 a.m. candle on the hour, and it seems to always be sensitive. Is it because that London open, what price plays? What the heck happened there? Oh. It seems always sensitive. Is it because that's London's open candle, but price plays off of it and always, almost every day? Yeah, 3 a.m. candle is a 2 and 3 o'clock. So for my Tibbs, 2, 3, or 2, 5, 2, 4, 3, 5 are critical levels on Tibbs, and that's usually the high that's in London forms between 2 and 3 in the morning. And then you have 5 o'clock, you get a retracement back into London, 7, and then 9 and 10. Those are turn hours. So 3 a.m. is definitely a sensitive candle. Unless you're looking at just the 3 a.m. 1 minute candle. So let's look at the 3 a.m. candle you're talking about. Let's go back to a 5. Let's get you a 3 a.m. So when you see my Tibbs 3032 is the turning point. So the high of the hour, the low of the hour, there's 3035. So if you go back to a 1 minute chart at 1 a.m., 3 a.m. There's 3. So just using the minute candles, there's, remember 3, here's the 303 candle, turn candle, 5 candle, 910 candle, 21 candle, you got 3032 all the way into 38. There's 36, 37, 38, change direction, 4041, there's the 41 candle, then the 45, the 48, 50, 52, there's the 50, then the 55, there's change in direction at 55, and then continuation. So my Tibbs thing works on all time frames, so that's just a 1 minute candle. The 1 hour candle is still the same thing. If I go to the 1 hour chart here, you'll see the same thing. Here's the 9-10 turn. So here's 9, 10, 11. There's a 12 turn, 14 turn, 16, 17, 18. That's your squabblers. 19. There's 21 turn. Look for this one here. There's the 8, 9. There's the 10 turn again. 11, 12 change direction. 14, 16, or there's this is the 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. There's 1, 2, 3. Right there's 3 o'clock turn, change direction. There's the 9, 10 turn again. That's the hourly. Let's take that and move it to a 4 hour chart. Can you do that with a 4 hour chart? 10. So this will be like a 10 turn. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'd have to start on a day, a 0, 0 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change direction, 6, 7, 8. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, high, 31, 32, change direction, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's the crazy Ivan, we call it, the look back. Anyway, so you can see it happens on all time frames. That's my Tibbs. You can look at the video on Tibbs and check it out. You're done there, Hadi? Let's go to let's see where we are at. You don't want to see that level there get taken on the downside, so you're in a lot of chop right now. And you're welcome to lunch. Lunch hour lashings, my friend. Lunch hour lashings. Let's see how they're bouncing off of that mean threshold, that candle. That mean threshold, look how sensitive it is. It's also the consequent encroachment of that BISI. Coincidence? Coincidence that that mean threshold, that level there, has a consequent encroachment of a BISI, a SIBI, and look at how sensitive that area is. It's just running around right on that mean threshold. Anyway, if you like what we've been doing today, hit the like button, subscribe, notify. We'll let you know when we're on. We're always happy to help out anywhere I can. If I can answer any questions, or if Hadi can answer any questions, he's more than happy to answer those for you guys. And yeah, so feel free to subscribe, join our channel. We're happy to have you. And if it doesn't matter what level of insight trading you have, if you're insight into trading, not inside trading, insight into trading, anything that you have, if you're starting out or you're just looking for someone to help you out with some things, then by all means pop in. We've got a really friendly community. No one's out to make you feel bad. Ask as many questions as you like, and they're all willing to give you a hand, and it's all for free. Nobody's out there to make any money off of you. We're just a bunch of traders that want to see everybody succeed. So pop in, check us out, hit subscribe. We're there for you. This just looks like a slow, insidious kind of grind higher. Nothing fun to play with. See you later, Ali. I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. After lunch, we'll be in on the Telegram channel this afternoon. So if you need to find me on there, you'll find us all on there in the afternoon, looking for an after lunch trade. Either we're still looking for targeting this low or this high. Right now, it still feels like a low, like we could be just coming back into this inversion one more time to take it lower. If not, we still want to see something break out of this 157 level. But either way, you'll find us there this afternoon. So anybody have any questions, I will see you there. And otherwise, thank you very much for tuning in today, you guys. And I will see you tomorrow, bright and early. Yeah. Enjoy your day, you guys. And I'll see you later. Take care.